Route it back into yourself. If you're pure, it's not an issue. You might not even notice it. It's kind of like a yogi or something. Route it back into yourself. When you are polluted or dirty is a little bit frightening, unless you like dirty. And now I am going to do commentary on art. Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art? Art imitates life, but it also appropriates life. Take, for the purposes of example, to communicate our thought, $1 Million Baby, directed by Clint Eastwood. All around our urban and small town centers, there are all over North America all kinds of boxing gyms where tough guys and tough girls from the neighborhood go to work their bodies, improve themselves, and master the art of the sport of boxing, and to prove themselves in the ring. It's nitty, it's gritty, it's down home, and it's very real. It has there's a tradition of showmanship in boxing. It's a public spectacle, but it has an edge to it. It's not phony like WWF wrestling. So Clint Eastwood takes the boxing ring, the boxing gym, and he makes it a set. It's not the first boxing movie ever made. Sylvester Stallone made famous boxing movies. But this is the example, and so could Sylvester Stallone be. Takes the gym, and it becomes a set. So it is. It was probably filmed at a real boxing gym, but it's being used as a set. So for the purposes of discussion, it's a set. It's a fictional gym now. It's not a real gym. It's a fictional gym. And Hollywood these days, they do these. They're nearly spoofs on stereotypes in our culture, so that the representation is a super version of the real. They've got it down in a sense. They've got the actors doing these streamlined performances that are realer than real. So the set is now representing something that originated in life, and it becomes, and then it's presented and consumed by an audience, and enters the canon of film and art. And now, after the making of the film, because before the film there were women boxers and boxing gyms, now after the film, women boxers, especially in their 30s, with any kind of ambition, reference the $1 Million Baby, whereas before, $1 Million Baby was inspired or imitating them. Now it's the other way around. Unless you haven't seen the movie, in which case, if you haven't seen the movie, are you referencing the movie? So you can't be aware of everything all the time. So you're not necessarily, and if other people haven't seen the movie, then you're not referencing the movie to them either. You're not referencing the movie to yourself. You're not referencing the movie to them. But people who are inundated by media, and if there is a life to media and the canon of either bourgeois accepted art and literature, and also the canon of trivial literature and B-movie and everything else, then if that has a life of its own, then this is true as well. So, in the struggle to be yourself,